Uganda, the Pearl of Africa, a land forever marked by the faith of the Uganda Martyrs. It is here, amidst this powerful spiritual heritage, that the Daughters of St. Paul in Iams Province have set up a house of formation for the postulants. This is the Thecla Formation House, named after Venerable Thecla Melo, the co-foundress, a woman of radical trust and maternal wisdom who led the first sisters. At Thecla Formation House, young women embark on a profound journey, preparing to become daughters of St. Paul. Their formation is a deep immersion into the 4 pillars of Pauline life: prayer, apostolate, study, and community life. Each aspect shaped by the profound spiritual insights of Blessed James Alberione, the founder. Thecla Formation House is a sanctuary for the pre-postulants and the postulants, a place where their vocation is refined. The intensity of the media apostolate is a deep wellspring of grace. For Blessed James Alberione, prayer was the absolute cornerstone of the Pauline life. He insisted that the daughters of St. Paul must be contemplatives in action.
My name is Pauline Mukuta, apostulant among the daughters of St. Paul. I come from Kenya, Kitui County. Our prayer life is centered on the Word of God and on the Eucharist. In the Word of God, He feeds our soul through the various means that we have, and especially in meditation, where He comes to us and He helps us to understand His Word which He gives to us. And after, we have the Mass, where He reveals Himself to us in the sacrament of the Eucharist.
Drawing all their life and strength from the Divine Master, He taught them to begin, continue, and end everything with Jesus Master, especially in the Eucharist.
We follow Jesus, who is our Master, our way, our truth, and our life. In the footsteps of St. Paul, under the gaze of Mary, who is the Queen of the Apostles. Have you ever wondered what prayer can do in our lives? For us Paulines, it is very, very important because we believe that we were born from the tabernacle. Our founder, Blessed James Alberione, received a special light and a special invitation to all of us that from the tabernacle we shall receive everything, and he had the voice that, "Fear not, from here I will enlighten you." And that's why prayer is a very important aspect for us, daughters of St. Paul.
The Pauline mission is to bring Christ to the world through the most effective and rapid means of communication. For Blessed James Alberione, the apostolate was a direct extension of the priesthood of Christ, a universal calling for every Pauline. He taught his followers to take the world and mankind as they are today, in order to do good today, and that apostolate is bringing humanity its salvation, Jesus Christ, way, truth, and life.
I am Postulant Esther Nabwire from Kenya, Bungoma Diocese. The Pauline Apostolate is to live Jesus Master, way, truth, and life, and give Him to the world through the means of social communication. And we, as young people in formation, we do printing, where we print spiritual books that nourish people's souls, touch their hearts, and educate their minds, so that they can be able to live according to the gospel. However, the Pauline Apostolate is diverse. My name is Postulant Nampija Angel, a Ugandan from Masaka Diocese. Oppose evil with good. That was what was in the mind of our founder, finding the Pauline family. We, as daughters of St. Paul, we use the different means of media to spread the word of God, that is Christ, the way, the truth, and the life. We very well know the different effect that these means have on the minds and the hearts of the people. These are the same means that are used to spread evil. We, as the daughters of St. Paul, we use the same means to give Christ to the people. That is why our founder said, if the people do not go to the church have to go to the people. And us, we go out to the people using these means that technology has disposed to us. For example, television, radio, and all other sorts of media. Don't you think he would use all these kinds of media so that the gospel reaches all the corners of the world? I think yes, he would use all these means, and that is why we are daughters of St. Paul. And we say how sublime and beautiful this apostolate is.
Blessed James Alberione had a profound respect for human intelligence and knowledge. For the daughters of St. Paul, study is not mere academic exercise, but an essential aspect of their vocation.
Welcome, brothers and sisters. My name is Keman Madalena Luvenus Pembel. I'm from Angola. I'm postulant among the daughters of St. Paul. Yes, today we'll talk about our studies. We study Wednesday in a week.
He instructed them to study deeply to know Christ and make him known, and that any small exploration made with the idea of discovering oneself brings one to the pinnacle of knowledge. The daughters of St. Paul must be competent in both faith and communication arts to speak to the modern mind. The daughters of St. Paul are called to live in a community of faith.
My name is Albertina de Santos. I am from Angola. In the community we are 12 from different countries, that is Angola, South Sudan, Kenya, Zambia, Tanzania, and other countries. My experience in the community has been very nice because in the community we are able to sharing our gifts. Community help us to grow in strength, to grow in the life.
My name is Agnes Soni from South Sudan, Yei Diocese. Being in a community, from my personal experience, we have been sharing joys, and we have been sharing and developing our talents to help each other grow and to make a community the way it's supposed to be.
Community life is the new way of living together, founded not on natural bonds, but on the divine call and on faith.
And in community life, I have found a sense of belonging where I'm able to interact with each other freely. And one of the things that I could say that community life has helped me in developing my talents. I'm able to explore my talents, especially in singing, dancing, and playing some of the instruments in the chapel. It has really helped me in my community life, and as a young woman in formation, it has, in community, we are able to, through our talents that we are able to share with each other, it has helped us to carry the mission well.
It is an essential element of their charism directed to the specific mission and to the integral growth of the person.
In community life, some of the challenges that I faced when I came to Formation House is the foods. Of course, I'm someone who was used to eating some certain kind of foods, but being in a community, it is requiring me to adapt to different kind of foods. That is eating different kind of like adapting to the daily routines, even in the community, something that was challenging. And being in Uganda as well, in the Formation House, being in Uganda, going for mission is as a community going out, and one of the things was also language. I found it is a bit challenging, and personality, different kind of personality. Arriving to Formation House, I need to adapt to different kind of personalities, understanding that people are from different countries with different attitudes and behaviors. So I need to understand each other the way she is, so that we may move together as community.
Thecla Formation House in Kampala is not just a place of study. Here, young women are being shaped by the enduring vision of Blessed James Alberioni to be women of the Eucharist, experts in communication, and living images of Christ's love. The call to give wings and feet to the gospel is alive. If you feel that call stirring within you, know that the daughters of St. Paul are ready to welcome you.